Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is now Wednesday, September 25th, 2013, about 4 in the morning to be honest with you. I am up extremely late again, and it is all because of Skylanders Swap Force. If you have not been to the blog, oneofwisdom.com, definitely head that way. I've posted up a lot of screen caps I took from the official Skylanders website. In addition to the brand new trailers they released, they've actually revealed the entire, and I don't mean just Swap Force, I mean every character in the Swap Force has been revealed. Pictures, figure poses, background stories, card stats, everything's there. It's a bit overwhelming. That's why I was up really late for me. Then today they actually shipped out a brand new B-roll. That's the deal, kind of where I voice over the trailer. This one's really hard. There's 42 individual clips. In order to try and help it out and get you the detail, I took screen caps from each of the 42 scenes. So here we go. This I believe is Magna Shift, Magna Charge, and Night Shift. Moving around looks to be like an industrial desert environment, could be Old West. Here we have Roller Brawl. She's about to go through these enemies. I tried to take the caps to kind of highlight a power or what's special in the scene. Case in point, right here we've got Wash Charge. This is probably like a speed type challenge for the Swap Force characters. Brand new in the game, kind of akin to like your Chaos Emeralds in Sonic. Next up, this is really cool. This is straight up Washbuckler. He's sending like some pirate ghost ship through some enemies, kind of like Chill's Call of the Narwhal. Similar move here. This is straight Free Ranger. I don't believe he swapped with anyone, but this is kind of like what we saw with Fright Rider summoning, something from underground. Next up, this is Free Kraken, just taking on some enemies. Again, I tried to get a cap for every scene. Right here, this next one, this is going to be Fire Buckler. He's just kind of falling down. When you see the clip, the person nailed this. They actually got everything. Note the treasure to the side. Right here, I believe it's Free Kraken is what we're back to. Note the enemies in the background, the enemy gate. People seem to be held hostage. Little things you can pick up on here. This, I believe, is Hoot Zone. Hoot Loop with Blast Zone and another challenge area. Really impressive when you see this one actually mixed in. This is Countdown. I've said for a long time I thought he looked awesome. He reminds me of a California Raisin. I read his background story. I am not disappointed. More on him shortly. This is straight Firecracking. I took it here so you could kind of get a feel for him in the air. I tried to do that a few times, highlight the jumps for you. Pay attention to the detail in the background though. This right here, that's a troll's face with Night Shift's boxing glove. He's actually a Night Loop, I believe, in this scene, hence the teleportation. This, I want to say, straight Gorilla Drilla, jumping around kind of in a shadowy region, something we haven't really seen a lot of with the low light. This pink area, I think, might be like an elemental zone. I believe that is Rattle Shift, Rattle Shake and Night Shift, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, right here is Fire Buckler. He did some pretty cool stuff. Note his staff. Again, I tried to highlight the characters and the scenes for you. It is going to be extremely frantic in the video. This looked really cool. You can't tell from here. It's a pretty long scene. I believe that is Hoot Buckler. Hoot Loop plus Wash Buckler. Going down a tree, picking up some coins. Really neat sequence. Again, Countdown. I know a lot of people haven't really talked about him. He looks awesome. Note the detail in the background, though. Note the arrows as well. We'll see those again. This it's hard for me to tell. I think it's Firecracking, but this is a double jump, one of those zones we've seen before. Right here, we're back to Roller Brawl again. Again, these clips were so short. I felt like this was the best way to walk you through it and then try to hit those in one go. Right here, I think that is Fire Buckler. I tried to get the tentacles. The trolls have really big hammers. Note the detail on the mushrooms. They look poisonous, radioactive. Right here, Roller Brawl, once again, she's kind of just rolling the deal. This is like a mini boss, I think, either the first chapter or Iron Jaw Gulch. We saw stuff like this behind the scenes. This was really cool. Straight up Washbuckler. I captured him mid-jump, again, to highlight that. The enemies are coming on the ship, kind of like we saw in Giants. This is Free Shake, Free Range Rattle Shake. Note the Soul Gem over there. That's why I capped it right there. Next one we have Man, I can't even tell. I think that is Gorilla Drilla with Magna Charge bottom end. I'm not 100%. That was just a really cool shot. That's what I capped it for. This again, Night Shift and Hoot Loop. You can tell it's Hoot Loop by the bottom half and the teleportation rings. That looks like it's going to be a really good combination. Also note the meandering path. This, I believe, is Magna Shift, if I'm not mistaken. Just kind of wanted to highlight, you know, he shot something off to the left and then he's going after the right side. Believe this is Roller Brawl once more. Pay attention here, the statues in the background. There's just so much detail in the video clip, you can't take it all in. This, I'm not 100% sure it's Boom Jet. It might have like Gorilla Driller. Yeah, it might be Gorilla Drilla's legs, but look at the bomb. That's the main thing there. This again, I think is Washbuckler straight up, but again, just the tentacles going at it. I think he does a jump shortly thereafter. Enemy gate as well. Right here, it's I think Gorilla Charge or Gorilla Shift. He basically is going to fire off both of the drills. It looked really cool in the clip. Also note the caged people again. Right here, this is actually old school Dark Ninja Stealth Elf in a dark level. Note the platforming aspects in the background, the radiant colors. Right here, I think it was again straight Free Ranger. Might have been Free Kraken. It's hard for me to tell on the still shots, but again, the detail, you can see the treasure chest. We've had concern about those. This massive Inferno, none other than my main man, Countdown. Looks really cool. He actually just blew up. His background story again is really good. This right here, I think, is Free Drilla, not 100% sure on that bottom end, but another minecart, Tasmanian Devil, Sonic type thing. Roller Brawl here, look at the size of that hamburger, the cactus in the foreground, extra enemies, another enemy gate. Really impressed with the visuals in this one. Freeze Blade, hadn't seen him so far. Could be his bottom end, I'm not 100%, but that kind of highlights that big blade that he was spawning. Right here, this freakishly looking thing, look at the green, that is Magna Charge. The way he jumps is like he does flips. It's really cool. I think this is a tech element area. Right here we've got Countdown throwing off his head. Note those arrows though. I said we'd see him again. I wonder if there might be an underwater aspect in this game. Right here, I think this is like a player versus player mini boss type thing. I'm not even sure who I capped. I just thought it was really cool with the sands there. This is two players. You've got Zulu, if you can see him back with the green staff, and Slobbertooth going after that same boss. Right here, Gorilla Drilla. I told you in the preview of Gorilla Drilla what's up with those vines. I wonder if they'll expand on that. Note in the background we have gorillas coming down on the vines. They run out and get the enemies. This is Roller Brawl. Rolling your skate. Again, the highlight here was the trolls. I thought they looked real menacing. Now begins the crazy part. I just showed you these scenes. We're going to try to take a look at them. I kind of have to talk over this, but basically everything I capped, I did so we could just kind of meander here. But this is straight Washbuckler. Again, that was that ship I mentioned. Really cool look there. Like I said, this is a lot to take in. You can see that stealth zone back in the corner. If you kind of follow me there, it's been frame again. Like I said, whoever demoed this, they nailed that. You can see the treasure there. This is Free Kraken. Pay attention to the bottom end and the top end. Right here, this was pretty impressive. Again, this is Hoot Zone. Just kind of going through. Cut it off before the end, but you get the feel for it. Should be pretty challenging. Nice little addition to the game. Right here, I think the tech element needed something like that. This is straight Fire Kraken. He is cleaning the screen. I was very impressed with what I saw from him. Right here, I screen capped that right as the troll was getting decked. This is Zulu Slobbertooth. I might have had that one out of order. I thought one of them was. But here's Gorilla Drilla. Look how intense that is with the backlighting. It's almost akin to like Mario Galaxy. This was just a really freaky color. But again, that is Rattle Bomb. Alright, what I was really impressed with here was like the coloring. This is that long tree trunk. It's almost like a Mario Kart game. This is Hoot Buckler. Very impressive. Looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Again, here's Countdown. I think he's going to be a really good character. I think this is straight Fire Kraken. Again, just showcasing the double jumps here. There's Rollerball going at it once more. Watch the bridge here. Oh, that was a nice touch. That is Fire Buckler once more, taking on a little mage, so we know they're back. My monitor went to sleep and it's okay. That was horrible timing. Roller Brawl doing her thing. It looks like she can have 3 of them. This is the deck of the ship I mentioned. I think, what was it? I'll say 14, I think that's right. Washbuckler, that's very impressive with his tentacles there. There's the soul gem I mentioned. You can see a cannon off in the distance. I missed that the 5 times I've watched this. Didn't even get to talk about that. Anyway, again, Night Shift and Hoot Loop. That looks like a really good combination from what I can tell. I think that is Magna Shift, actually. Note that little move he did there was sweet. Roller Brawl, once again, they've kind of highlighted her. Well, this is, was Boom Jet. Again, Washbuckler, looks like he can ink too, kind of like a blooper. This is Gorilla's Shift, I think. You can see his moves there. Like I said, old school, Dark Ninja Stealth Elf. There we got Free Ranger. Alright, check that out. That's that Inferno I capped for you. He supposedly loses memory every time. This reminds me of like the Tasmanian Devil Pitfall type games, if anyone's played. Once again, Roller Brawl, the Cheeseburger I mentioned. Just a lot to take in here. Freeze Blade, pay attention to him.
Only a few enemies.
I think that what we heard, there's the Magna Charge jumps I told you about. I think that's a really cool move. There's Countdown again, tearing it up. Watch the gorillas drop down from the vines. Right there, and then they take off through the enemies. You can hear them. It's like the Rainforest Cafe sounds. Really, really unique there.
This stage is just about done.
And right here, I think there's 2. Yeah, Gorilla Drilla and Magna Charge. Looks like it's who the 2 characters are. I think that's one of the ones I couldn't tell what I'd catch. Roller Brawl once more. And that's going to wrap that up. Alright, so that is that. Again, it is really hard to actually come in and like commentate over that. I intended initially to break it up per scenes, then when I watched it I realized, man, that's going to be really hard to do. It is essentially when I try to split the clips, they'd kind of overlap with the titles. If I would have put 42 titles in there, it just would have killed it, in my opinion. Like, not in a good way, but just taking away from the excitement. That was all really, really fast paced. I don't know if anyone else picked up on that, but like an example would be like Washbuckler's watery ghost ship that I screen capped for you. I mean, you could watch that clip if I just uploaded straight what they sent out. I mean, you could watch that. The first time I didn't notice. It was actually, I think, the second or third time I watched it, and I was like, oh wait, what was that? And then I went back and capped it. So made the video a little bit longer, but like I said, by taking the screen caps, I'm kind of able to brief you ahead of time, because as you can see, I mean, the action is so quick and just snappy. Doesn't really leave a lot of leeway for me to come in and narrate it like I'd like to you. And editing it, like I said, if you broke it up into the 42 clips, I feel like it would, take something away, maybe not like give the best impression it could. That said, they have been killing it here lately. They've released the new trailers. We've got Chaos's mom coming into the picture. There's 3 new trailers now. Actually, I'm going to go add the 3rd one, which is Countdown related. And then this, was unexpected. I was thinking, man, they're just like releasing everything. It's kind of an information overload. I still haven't taken it all in. If you go into their website and actually click the characters, again, go to the blog and find my post there. It'll be like the 2nd or 3rd one from the top. I've got all the links there. I tell you kind of how to navigate it, but you can go to the all setting and see each character if you click them. Some of them, like Magna Charge, for example, we know he's got the Nitro Magna Charge coming out and the 2 twin packs. They'll have like alt deco, and they do that with several of them. That's kind of we've got like an enchanted hoot loop coming, some of you may not know about. So pretty sweet setup. I really like what they've done with the website. But like I said, I've been sitting on cloud 9 since I saw all that stuff. I've gone to bed at like 7 the last couple of nights. I've been surprisingly not too tired, but I don't want to ramble on, make this video any longer than it should be. Again, basically what they sent over, a couple new screenshots. I'm going to put those on the blog. Reason being, making this HD, those kind of distort a little bit. Basically, every starter pack set up. A couple cool new screenshots just for the next gen consoles, and then 3DS, there's a couple of different screens. I'll kind of walk you through those on the blog, but this was like a shade over 4 minutes of video, and like I said, there's, if I counted correctly, like 42 individual scenes. Some of them were real similar, but they were spaced out. It's one of those things, you know, if you don't like the screenshots or me talking, just go in to the point in the video where you have like the clip that starts, and just replay that several times, and each time you're going to see something new. You'll appreciate a different aspect of it. Again, that's why I did the screen caps. I set each one to 10 seconds. Kind of gives me time to preview the clip that I can't possibly keep up with because they're so quick and short. And then if you have something you're real interested in, like Washbuckler's ship, in the video, when I commentated it just now, I saw that trail of ink. That was really, really cool. So anything you see, I mean, just feel free to go in there, stop it again. May get these screen caps up on the blog if there's enough interest in them, but it's going to take a while to render since it'll be in HD, but really, really cool stuff in here. Again, every time you watch it, you'll probably pick up on something new. That said, let me know what was your favorite part of this clip they sent out. You know, what character you were the most impressed with, yada yada, you know the drill. Just your thoughts on it. You can post it here on YouTube, the blog, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, whatever floats your boat. But make sure to subscribe. That way you can stay up with the latest. Again, I didn't expect to get the email with the B-roll today. I kind of thought, man, they've like released all this stuff, and I've got to try to play catch up, and then this was released. So in all honesty, I don't know when they're going to send stuff out. I could come home from work tomorrow and have another clip. If you're subscribed, you'll find out because I'll upload it as soon as possible. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Again, we are closing in fast on Swap Force. Hopefully you've got your pre-orders in. Some of the websites starting to post up some of the, you know, single character, triple packs, everything like that. Again, you can find it on the blog if you're interested. If you find anything cool, feel free to let me know. I'll try to get it posted up on the blog, help everybody out. But again, I'm going to quit rambling. Just, if you are a Skylanders fan, you should be on cloud 9 right now as well. If you somehow didn't know that they'd released every character, you are now on cloud 9. So you could literally spend, I don't know, I mean, I could probably bank 4 or 5 hours just going in and reading everything. It's a lot to take in. They've got the preview videos, screenshots. Like I said, really nice job on the website. I was impressed with that. But if you have not checked that out, definitely do so. I've got all the links and screen caps for you on the blog. But should have a lot more coming out as I have time. I still have all my Series 2 upgrade videos coming for you. Most of them are uploaded. I just have to make them live. However, this stuff is really freaking awesome, and I kind of put a priority on that. So anyway, it's 4:20 in the morning. I'm super excited. So I'm going to end this here while this renders. I'm going to go read some character bios and have fun with that. But questions, feel free to ask. I'll help you out if I can. Again, thank you kindly for watching, and we will catch you here next time.